Mr. Cowell, how has it been in Meroria?
All is well. Miss Lynn, Executor, and Miss Shirley.
Yes. Does Archon Larson have a moment?
Is it for reporting on the situation of Inners? Archon Larson would prefer to have a good rest tonight.
That's okay. Please, get some rest in Miraflora Hall.
See you tomorrow.
We're back. I feel relaxed all of a sudden. So many things happened lately. Sure enough, I still care a great deal about the Angels of Clemency. They seem to know everything on Vera's side.
Revealing this without any scruples shows your
I care a lot about myself. After all, they're always talking about the works of the Sage and things like that.
Don't worry. Didn't you perform a thorough check in Hykros? Everything will be okay. As I've mentioned before, if there really are heirs of Ida forces in Vera, they would have. I'm sure Archon Larson and his aides will make a wise decision regarding this.
All in all, I am very happy to see the two parties united by a common goal. When you put it that way, I feel a little relieved. You must be tired.
Okay.
Welcome, honorable guests from Domain 9.
Archon Larson, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Lon, the Vera region and Domain 9 are both affected by gray space entities. If we are willing to share what we know,
Can't agree more, Archon Larson. The information Vera has gathered is very important.
Based on the findings of this trip, we are now certain that the disconnection between Meroria and Inners was premeditated. The disguiser lurking in Inners assisted a group of gray space entities in accumulating power. It's not yet clear exactly how the Abyss Current was formed, or how it works. We have removed most of the gray space entities, but this can only delay their operation. We must close the Abyss Current to solve this crisis.
The Abyss Current is a fairly common occurrence in Domain 9. It's a distorted space-time area caused by the powers of gray space entities. Usually, such a current would disappear on its own once the order is restored in the concerned. A timestamp can be used to locate a relatively stable spot in a distorted space-time. Conroe and I tried to close this Abyss Current with a timestamp, but the space-time distortion was so great that the timestamp did little.
I've assigned a team to study the Abyss Current under the Grand Sea. Lynn, take charge of the underwater Abyss Current.
Yes, I'll be on call at all times.
I really hope we can find a way.
Dr. Clive and his team are working on it. Until then, be patient and preserve your energy. I'm going to check on Ruby at the security force.
Ruby is with the security force?
Yes, when Shelly is busy.
Let's go.
Thank you for your service, Lynn. Has the Undersea Abyss Current been taken care of?
Fiona and her team are closely monitoring the Abyss Current.
She's doing great. That reminded me.
Rubilia, she's also here?
Yes, the doctor is currently free to carry out activities within a small area.
Can the doctor move about freely?
Yes, we've developed a jammer to help conceal the doctor's biosignal and cut off the hive conscious. However, we still need to observe whether the doctor, with the device on, can be affected by Ruby, who has— In short, it has achieved the expected purpose. The current situation is relatively stable.
But that's great.
Come on, let's go see Ruby.
Rubilia. Excuse me. I need a word with Rubilia.
Ruby seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all, it was a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is probably Ruby's only memory of the past.
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened. And not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of gray space entities. And all in this regard, I haven't wavered or changed. My attitude, my pursuit, and the answer I'm dying to verify.
I just can't imagine how you have been all these years.
We often regret the decisions we have made, when we feel disappointed and helpless with the results. So we dream about another possibility. Having the Crystamax implanted, and traveling to the confounding abyss are steps I must take, even if the hope is slim. What would you do if you were me?
Wow, you were in Inners! Are there many houses made of shells under the sea?
Once certain things over there are resolved, we will have opportunities to go together.
Deal. We pinky promise.
Yes, pinky promise.
I've been very good recently. Lynn, I promised you that I would take medicine, get checkups, go to bed on time, and eat less candy. Is Lynn busy?
I'm back, Ruby.
Lynn!
How have you been? Any more nightmares?
Not at all. I haven't had any dreams recently.
That's good.
Really? You think so? Very soon, I'll be as tall as Lynn.
You will make a great comrade, Ruby. Ruby, just a moment.
Sorry to interrupt your break, Lynn. We just received a message. The Abyss current has become even...
Understood. We're on our way.
Lynn, when this is all over, let's visit Inners and stay in a shell house together.
Sounds like a plan. And we will stay as long as you like.
Yeah, I will be a good girl.
I will. We have a deal. Executor, Shirley, time to go.
According to Mook Squad's report, gray space entities have become active again recently. We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes.
With all due respect, Conrad, we also tried to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp. To put it another way, those areas may become if the Abyss current can't be pacified completely.
Before the situation gets worse, we must find...
However, leave the job of stabilizing the space-time around the Abyss current to us, Fiona. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by District 9. Dr. Rubilia has some unique opinions on how to close... Miss Lawn, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, the Special Counsel of District 7.
The pleasure is mine, Miss Lyra.
My name is Rubilia. Pleased to meet you, Miss Land.
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in gray space entities.
It seems the doctor has had some unusual experience.
Indeed. I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me a better understanding of gray space.
I can't deny that. but the doctor's words are trustworthy. We have developed some protective gear to conceal the doctor's breath. This allows her to move freely within a certain range without being detected by gray space entities.
Okay, let's hear.
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through the barrier into...
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuations. We closed the abyss current at Somerset Isle by correct...
I see. Is the timestamp probably related to the Black Stone in any way?
The doctor is referring to the black stones widely distributed in the confounding abyss, which is an expansive underground space where the law of materials is way beyond our knowledge. The timestamp sounds very similar to these black stones.
Black stones? Let me think. The doctor must be talking about the Black Jade. The Black Jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation with gray space entities, if more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, we would definitely have a better chance against Gray. It was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was disturbed by this abyss current, which presented us with an opportunity. So
What Miss Lan just said seems relevant to some of the shattered leads in my head. The Abyssin can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more gray space entities via the Abyss Current. Black stones have a similar effect. That's why the Abyss Current at Somerset Isle could be... But the situation underwater is quite different. I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable. And gray space entities are... The timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces.
there's another force that is affecting space-time?
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant. Undiscovered Blackstone ruins? Obviously. The potential risk is unpredictable.
How exactly does the doctor plan to identify this cause?
I will try to make an impact on the entire area by leading the energy inside the abyss current with the... If my conjecture is correct, this cause, affected by the flow of energy, would produce an abnormal space-time fluctuation.
Okay, prepare for departure.
I can feel a surge of energy inside the abyss current, and the Hive Mother has grown more frantic. We don't have much time. Once the jammer is removed, those gray... We will keep you safe. Okay, let's begin.
Rubilia, how do you feel now?
I'm okay. It worked.
Lyra, we've arrived at the entrance to the target location.
Roger that. Go ahead and explore the surrounding area.
Is it really the Blackstone ruins?
I didn't receive any relevant reports. If these ruins are similar in nature to the confounding abyss. Moreover, the extent of the space-time fluctuation's impact on the Grand Sea is not yet clear.
Understood.
I believe our timestamp could help with the Blackstone ruins.
Hello? Can you hear me? The communication signal was compromised for unknown reasons just now.
Ms. Lan has unlocked the Blackstone ruins using a timestamp.
The signal fluctuation might be a result of its interference. Once inside the ruins, you might—
Okay, we'll bear that in mind.
Blackstone ruins. Let's uncover the mystery.
Lyra? Communication is cut off. The sensor devices—
The laws followed here are far beyond our understanding.
I don't feel gray-space entities.
Let's stay close to one another.
What's this?
Some sort of...
Something similar was also present in the Blackstone ruins of Domain 9, but we don't know much about it other than some preliminary speculation. Some ruins in Domain 9 have been damaged. The timestamp is resonating with this device? We might be able to make some further discoveries about it here.
Look! The things up ahead! Are those images of us?
Move closer for a better look.
It looks like a mirror, but it doesn't... Shall we imitate their actions? Or should I say, ours?
Let's try it out. Look! They're also similar in—
This happened not too long ago.
It has kept a full record of our movements since we entered Blackstone ruins. The image in front of us echoes it from afar.
So, the ones in front of us are from the future.
If the present us imitates the actions of the future us, then the future in the mirror will become the future in reality. This seems to make sense, but...
Incredible! They may have invented some device to record our past.
This might be the result of space-time's instability. To answer whys and hows might be beyond our ability.
We might be able to... I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these race-based entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
Doing my best.
It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these grace-based entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. Is this a totem?
I have seen similar totems in Domain 9. Similar, but different.
Is it a planet? Or peaks and troughs?
Don't you find that eye symbol similar to the one in the confounding abyss?
It might be some kind of symbol of this alien civilization. So far, this civilization doesn't seem hostile toward us.
I'd love to know what alien civilization left these here.
But these black stones engraved with totems are left here.
I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these grace-based and it's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
Another totem.
For some reason, this reminds me of Meroria.
Is this just a coincidence?
I guess some coincidences are actually inevitable.
Are you suggesting another possibility? These, in other words, they've been watching us.
In this case, we must prepare ourselves for the day when we finally face them.
I'm so confused.
Those tentacle-looking things, could they be gray space entities?
Could it be an implication of the development and evolution of gray space entities? They grow, expand, override, and I don't know for how long this alien civilization has coexisted. If they were doomed to perish,
I've seen this pattern in another Blackstone ruin. In Domain 9, we would interpret this as suppression and sealing.
Interesting. Could these patterns indicate the function of the Blackstone ruins? Could the ruins here have 4 different functions? Or is it just a summary?
I wish...
our operation just now wasn't successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. Are we back safely?
Lynn, can you hear me?
Communication seems to be up and going again.
We've just received an update from the monitoring department. The stability of the space-time under the Grand Sea is improving steadily.
Good news.
Mr. Conroe also got in touch with us not too long ago. He's waiting for you over there, I believe.
Thank you. We'll be there shortly. Sorry about the wait, Conroe.
It doesn't bother me, but the guys at the other end of the Celestial Gate might not be able to sit still. We've stayed a bit too long. You must be worried.
Yeah, it's time to go back.
Coincidentally, while you were away at Blackstone Ruins, for example, the gray space entities around the Abyss Current are no longer drawn to it, and the space-time collapse under the sea stopped abruptly. I guess there is some kind of an energy pulse derived from Blackstone Ruins, which is, in other words, we can now use a timestamp to transform the Abyss Current into a Celestial Gate to serve our needs.
This is too risky.
We don't have a safer option now. The Abyss Current's impact on space-time won't cease to exist. Everything inside the Abyss Current is unknown to us. If this is our only chance to go back to Domain 9, I'm taking it. Don't worry. I perform best when I'm alone.
It sounds rather stiff. Keep in touch. I know you got this.
So, I'll set out to explore inside the Abyss Current. See you around.
Archon Larson, we successfully located Blackstone Ruins and we explored inside and managed to reboot Blackstone Ruins. Mr. Conroe believes this abyss current, under the control of the timestamp.
Not only that.
If Mr. Conroe could verify this conjecture on this trip, we would, and more cooperation could be carried out between Domain 9 and Hykros to tap. Lyra, continue monitoring the abyss current and the blacks.
That's right. We're already working on it.
This series of emergencies that have threatened the safety of the people of Vera is over for now. Fiona, Lyra, Lynn, Miss Lon from Domain...
The crisis caused by the Abyss Current has not yet completely subsided, but the daily order has been gradually restored in Inners. I thank you for all your hard work.
We're glad to be of help.
Although this incident has come to an end, we will...
Lynn, are you also heading back to Meroria? You guys are always together.
Actually, I plan to stay in Inners a bit longer. Ruby is doing really well. Archon Larson has released her from observation, and I didn't have much time for her lately.
That's great news. Would you do me the honor of planning your visit? It just so happens that would you be interested in a tour together? Some of the lab's most precious collections are on exhibition. I'd like to invite you both to enjoy the unique charm of the Grand Sea.
Thank you, Archon Fiona.
Don't be a stranger. Call me Fiona. Great. Lynn and I will see you at the Oceanography Research Lab.
It's a deal.
Fiona, I haven't seen you for so long.
It's been a while, Ruby. Is this your...
The underwater world is so pretty.
Really? I think you will see more brilliant sea creatures soon.
Yes, I'm Lynn. Please.
Can't wait. Excellent.
The aquarium.
Hey! The great whale shark is coming!
Riding a whale? Lynn, I don't...
What's this?
I knew it was Ginono.
You look troubled, Fiona.
Everyone in Inners knows how mischievous this kid is. No parents allow their children to play with her. Sometimes I try to look after her a little more and teach her some manners. Her behavior is getting worse and worse.
I see. Shall we try something different this time?
You mean Ruby?
You're right. Riding on the back of an exhibit might... Do you have a plan?
Maybe...
You got this, Ruby.
Uh-huh. My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with me? Forgot to say hello. My name is Ruby. Sorry, I mean... Hello. My name is Ruby.
Are you talking to me?
Yes?
I see! You're also into adventures! My name's Ginono. Haven't seen you before. The Great Whale Shark is my ride. If you would like a ride on the Great Whale Shark, then you'll enjoy the commanding view. Wow, check out its massive mouth. It can definitely take us down in one gulp.
According to this, it's very gentle.
Oh no! Fiona is also here!
Lin?
Good idea. Go play, and be nice. It's wonderful that you're making friends, Ruby. Despite all the ups and downs, Ruby's life is gradually getting back on...
It's a pity that the doctor couldn't come with us.
I understand, but now is not the time to reveal everything to Ruby and to dispel the haze that hovers above them and keep Ruby safe from those gray space entities. For her, being able to watch over Ruby from a distance, and I'll be there with them. Always.
Look! Look how long its arms are! And it can eject the cloud of ink to distract predators! By the way, do you play ball?
Is it really okay?
I'll teach you!
Would it be possible for Ruby to visit Inners more? It's truly astonishing how fast two children could bond.
Yes, I guess I'll become a frequent visitor.
Are you sure?
But the most complex problem has yet to be resolved.
Exactly. The Abyss Current, the Black Stone, and the Hive Mother. I feel we are sinking deeper into the vortex. As the head of Inners, I must save more for a rainy day.
This is a mink whale. Isn't it pretty?
It's cute.
It's much smaller. Not like if it was slightly bigger. Don't tell anyone.
I didn't expect to see so many wonderful sea creatures in Inners.
Well worth the trip.
Executor and Shirley, I know you are probably not expecting to hear this here. It's not your duty to fight against gray space entities. Your contribution to solving this crisis caused by gray space entities is undoubtedly remarkable. Honestly, I don't think we could have saved the situation time and again without your full support. Please accept my sincere gratitude and warm regards.
Hey, no big deal.
This is an ichthyosaur. And
Is that it?
what's so interesting about two big rocks? If you... the fossil belongs to the order Ichthyosauria. And, okay, done. Come on.
Did you just run out?
I guess so. Although I didn't expect this.
I think it would be better to confirm where the two of them have gone.
We better hurry and catch up with them before Ginono takes Ruby to the island.
Forget the introductions. Hey, Spark! Come say hello.
Terrific! You have so many close friends! And this is great! So many new recruits in one day!
Huh? Ginono, are you tired?
It's been a long day.
Shall we take a photo together before you go?
Great idea!
Lin, do you want to join us?
Come on, let's join in the fun.
I'll count to 3, and everyone looks at Spark. 1, 2, 3, Spark!
Today's Inners trip has come to an end.
Bye, Ginono. I had a lot of fun today.
Me too! Come back soon!
Uh-huh. Next time.
I'll bring Ruby back to Meroria. She's been yawning, but
See you next time, Ruby.
Bye.
Thank you for coming. The crisis we are facing is far from over.
You are very welcome, Fiona.
I'll leave you to it. I wish for more peaceful days like this.
We will keep fighting for this.
I pray for good news from Mr. Conroe, and I will reach out again.
I will.